Hey guys, it's Evie here and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a topic which I've decided to name, have the Kardashians / Jenners set unrealistic body standards? So if you're interested to hear my thoughts, just make sure you keep on watching. Do you feel like the Kardashians and Jenners have set unrealistic body standards? I would love to hear your opinions and thoughts down in the comments below. Comparison is the thief of confidence and joy. And a study done by Toronto's York University actually shows that Kim and Kylie have actually contributed to women feeling bad about themselves and their bodies with their content. So next time you're consuming content from the Kardashians and Jenners, and if you start to feel bad about yourself, maybe it's time to take a step back. They are constantly changing their bodies to fit into the ideal body trend that is currently happening at the time. And because they are such an influential family and a lot of people look up to them and want to look like them, I guess, in a way, a lot of people start to go through unhealthy habits to try and look like them. But they have access to money, surgeons, photographers, editors, all of these things that make them look like the way they do. We all know that they edit their content. Like majority of the time, what you're seeing on Instagram of them, they probably don't even look like that in real life. They are after that slim, thick figure, which is usually the bigger boobs, itty bitty waist, and that curvy bum. But we shouldn't be changing our bodies to fit into trends and to look like other people just because that's what society deems as beautiful at the time. We are all different and we shouldn't be putting our bodies through the extremes just to look like someone on Instagram. Like when I said before that they probably don't even look like that themselves. Who remembers those pictures of Khloe that went so viral? The entire comment section of those photos, like everyone was just perplexed because she looked so different. She somehow drastically changed her entire look, but she didn't change her entire look. She just has access to Photoshop and editors who made her look like that, who made her look airbrushed and slimmer and just different. This was a perfect example of she doesn't even look like the pictures that she's posted. So next time that you are scrolling through Instagram and you stop and compare yourself to a picture, just think to yourself, do they even look like that? Has this picture been edited? Do they just know their angles? You are comparing yourself to a still image, to someone frozen in time. You can't compare your living self to a picture. The average person doesn't have the time or resources to be sitting there perfecting the pictures that they put out online. Comparing yourself to what you see online can be extremely damaging to your mental health and can damage your relationship with yourself and your body. I feel like once we go down that spiral, it's really, really hard to get out of. The Kardashians and Jenners are also known to fad dieting. I feel like they put out things out into the world they really shouldn't be putting out. In 2018, Kim Kardashian was actually an ambassador for Flat Tummy Co., known for the appetite suppressant lollipops, which are still available to buy. It is 2024 and you are still able to buy a lollipop that can apparently help with your hunger levels. Have we not learned that this shit is so detrimental and just shit? There are much healthier ways to lose weight if that is your goal. So if you are hungry, please make sure that you are eating and fueling your body. Don't sit there and suck on a damn lollipop hoping that your hunger dissipates. Also, under the post that Kim Kardashian did for Flat Tummy Co., she copped a lot of backlash, as you should. Like, Kim Kardashian has such a big following, majority being women. And like I said before, a lot of people are going to try and look like her. They want to aspire to be like her. So if she's sucking on a lollipop because it's going to help with her hunger levels, a lot of people are going to follow that. And that is how bad eating habits come from. That's where bad relationships with food come from. And if it gets really bad, you could be a victim of having an eating disorder. You really have to be careful with the content that you are consuming, and these people with such a big followings really, really need to be careful with the content that they are putting out. So this is like a sponsorship that she did. Is she even using it? Probably not. Like, this family has access to chefs that they are cooking for them. Like, they don't even know how to cut a damn cucumber. If everybody remembers of that video of Kendall trying to cut a cucumber and everyone was like, how do you not know how to cut a cucumber? It's because they have chefs who cook for them. They know the amount that they should be eating. They are able to fuel them correctly. Not everybody has that resource. So please remember, the next time you see someone sucking on a lollipop trying to suppress their hunger, they're probably not even doing it anyways. They're there for a quick paycheck. Family is also known to just blatantly lie about the work that they have done. Like, I'm pretty sure Kylie Jenner has said that she hasn't had a boob job, but then a few years later she's like, yep, I have had a boob job. She's also said that she's never had lip filler. Girl, we all know when those Kylie lip kits came out, your lips just didn't plush up over a couple years. Like, just be truthful, okay? But she did come out a few years later and she like posted a picture of her on Instagram and her lips just looked a little bit different. And everyone was like, what's like changed about you? And she's like, oh, I had my lip filler dissolved. Why couldn't you just say that from the beginning that you had lip filler? Look, if they had work done and they just didn't comment it on at all, fine. But like, just don't blatantly lie and say that you haven't had anything done. We all know that you have access to the best surgeons, okay? Kylie has actually spoken recently and said that she wished she never had any work done on her body and she wishes that she kept her body untouched. Also addressed the impossible beauty standards that the family has put on society. So thank you, Kylie, for finally coming around and addressing everyone's thoughts, basically. So at least one of them is self-aware of what's going on. At the end of the day, the Kardashians and Jenners are not responsible to how we feel about ourselves. How we feel about ourselves comes down to us. But with the content that they are sharing, it can contribute to how you feel about yourself. If you feel like you are comparing yourself, you feel like shit when you see one of their posts, just unfollow them. The content that you consume is up to you. That's actually what I did. I used to follow every single one of them on Instagram, but I decided, I'm like, no, this content is not making me feel good. I'm going to take control and unfollow them. And I want to make sure that the posts that I see on my feed contribute to making me feel good. You know, I want to scroll through Instagram and not feel shit about myself. So yeah, we are in control of the content that we consume. So do something about it. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe. And I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you feel like the Kardashians and Jenners have contributed to the beauty standards that we see in society today? So without further ado, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are. And just remember that one bad day isn't a setback and tomorrow can always be better. Bye guys.